All right, here we go. This is the first game of the finals in the AirMech Face-Off tournament, and per the rules, I think it will be on Duel, and it will be between our two finalists. The winner of the winner's bracket, Polarbearz, the green player in the upper left in the pumpkin saucer, and his opponent. Close the chat box. His opponent, the red player in the bottom right-hand corner in the camo paladin. It will be none other than Wreckz. Both players are playing in Frank, which definitely signals that maybe it's pretty strong, that it's a great pilot, or it's a good pilot, or at least above average. Any way you want to speculate, once again, this is going to be no money makers. Polarbearz is definitely playing the least orthodox strategy here, blinking in some tanks. Wreckz already able to print in some Seekers, and going to try to take out whatever neutrals he can. A little bit ahead of Polarbearz in terms of taking out neutrals, but as we have seen, sometimes that's not really that big of a deal. Polarbearz easily able to get away there. Wreckz again with no points into hammer, or well, he's not level 2 yet, so let's see if he actually uses the attack aura. Polarbearz now supporting his tanks with a few ratchets. Oh, did he have 2 tanks there? Yeah, he does. He has 2 tanks, right? Yeah, okay. Then he will heal that up and bring that back. Wreckz already with a jammer out on the field, and with already an artillery, and already microing and getting that that mine cleared. My gosh, Wreckz is doing a pretty darn good job. 16 to 19. Polarbearz is slightly behind, but still very much on track. One Archie going down now. Another one in queue for Polarbearz. Wreckz is moving up pretty well. Might want to bring down 1 or 2 more Seekers, I would say. However, it's not as threatening as that Never Kill Me Paladin. However, the Death Ray, once Polarbearz gets that, he does have level 1 Abduct, does not have level 1 Death Ray yet, but yes, once Polarbearz gets Death Ray, it's very hard to keep up. You know, you can even kill Paladins. Oh, but Wreckz getting a little bit overly aggressive here. He has been able to grab that outpost under his control. Will he be able to bring that tank out? Okay, does decide to pull back a little bit, which is probably... Oh, no, he's going to lose that next... he's going to lose that last Gemini. But does spawn a runner. The Gemini spawned a runner, and it walked into the outpost. Because why not? Wreckz is still a little bit ahead, 24 to 27. Polarbearz and Wreckz making pretty similar unit clusters, as to be expected on each side of the outposts. And now Polar actually doing a lot of micro. Gonna start to tank damage for his units. And not really as effective as a Paladin, obviously. He was completely out of energy, so landing was probably a good idea. He had plenty of life and no energy. But now Wreckz, let's see who's winning the artillery fight. Or at least the artillery numbers. Polarbearz has 5 and Wreckz has 2, so yeah, that's what's happening there. Polarbearz has way more tanks, or way more artillery, and he only actually has 1 tank out on the field. If Wreckz could realize that, which it's really hard to in the middle of battle, to be honest, he could push his tanks and actually wreak a lot of havoc, kill a lot of units, to be quite honest. But now Polarbearz is supplementing his tanks, or supplementing his units with even more tanks. Oh, and re-microing there. Oh, Wreckz. Oh, I didn't even see. When did he kill Wreckz? Okay, yeah, he tried to do that abduct. But instead just going for some kills, and you know, easy to do so. 28 to 31. Wreckz is still technically a little bit ahead of the upkeep, and we don't have to factor in bear traps this time because he didn't even bring them. But now is level 4, does have a Sonya out on the field. I mean, no bombs in either player's loadout again, I think, yeah, so it's not really a huge deal, but now Wreckz doesn't really have to worry too much about his jammer dying, because now he's making Sonyas. 33 to 33, pretty even. A lot of it. Okay, Polarbearz has 3 Mortys in his queue. I guess he's going to try to briefly take mid and maybe dump out some units or something like that. I don't know. Oh, he's going to go for a cheese at this point. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be very undefended. Wreckz really needs to respond to this very fast. And is he? Yes, he is going immediately for that cheese, so he will be able to prevent this, I'm pretty sure, especially because those are Mortys, and he'll be able to kill at least 1, or not because those are Mortys, but because they're just Mortys, they're not like crazy stuff. It's not like he had supplemental units or anything, so he has been able to prevent this cheese. And now Wreckz dropping Gemini here in defense. Okay, bringing up that ratchet too. But in that time, the artillery hasn't really done that much. We're not at Bertha level at this point. Wreckz now just microing a little bit more. Both players doing pretty much exactly what we've been seeing in the last, I don't know, 6 games or something like that. Where, yeah, artillery leapfrog, tank leapfrog with artillery. And Polarbearz is actually low on health, but that blink, it's going to be really, really hard to get a finish of any kind like that with a Paladin. And kind of a stray Archie right there. It probably will go down. Yeah, Polarbearz did not grab it in time, and Polar is actually behind in this fight, 23 to 40. Wreckz is ahead, is enough ahead, and he has plenty of tanks over here. Polar doesn't have too many tanks, and I would like to see Wreckz maybe do some of the patented Paladin dropping and tanking damage, because yeah, I don't really see too many Seekers out on the field. Just that one, right? Just the one, yeah, just the one. And Polar's actually way behind. He's really, really having a hard time maintaining these unit cluster, and I cannot believe how well the artillery has been working for Wreckz and not for Polar. However, Wreckz's tank micro has been pretty superb, and the majority of the killed units that were killed earlier were pretty much due to that. But yeah, if he could snipe that jammer, I think that would be pretty beneficial. Oh, and Polarbearz is grabbing the box. Did he grab both boxes? Polarbearz, yeah, he did. He grabbed both boxes. Oh, man. And, yeah, that's plenty of credits. Just queuing up lots of Gemini at this point. I don't know. Did he get the other box? I guess he did, because I don't think Wreckz has, yeah. But yeah, Wreckz is actually winning. Oh, God! Luckily got leveled up there. Oh, but did get finished by Polarbearz in the saucer with that chase. I mean, you can't get away from that saucer. If you're low health, you're dead, especially in a larger map, not near an outpost, deep into enemy territory. Not even that deep, shallow into enemy territories, which was what exactly he was just now. And now Polarbearz with plenty of freaking units now because of those credit boxes. Gemini up the wazoo, 36 to 48. And so he's kind of he's right back in it at this point. He was pretty far behind, I would say. Well, this will be cleared out, but Polarbearz will be able to push all these Gemini eventually. I don't know, Wreckz will make a pretty devastating, a pretty effective defensive line, I would guess. He really needs to scout that Polarbearz has all those units in defense. What is he doing back here? Oh, weird. I don't know why he went all the way back there to heal. I mean, it's not like he couldn't have just flown away, let the power station recharge momentarily like most high-level players do. Is Wreckz aware of what's about to happen? Does Wreckz see that's coming? Did he ever scout it? I don't even know. But, you know, the way he's positioning his units, it does seem like they are in pretty good position for defense. And Polar will probably just do a mass hold position and start to remicro his units, set up his artillery like he did before. Yeah, and pretty much similar to that. Similar to what happened before. Oh, no, he didn't stop them. Oh, boy. Oh, God. I think they're all going to... okay, Defender's Advantage is going to play really, really well. Play out really, really well for Wreckz, I think. Does look like Polar is still pretty far behind. 30 to 54. Wreckz is just spamming that hammer. Oh, but does go down. However, the Defender's Advantage... Oh, Polar does go down as well. So Wreckz dropping the LOL. And these are coming for Wreckz's fort. Wreckz definitely knows that. Doesn't really have too much in defense. And actually has nothing in defense. But with his hammer, he should be... Oh, he set all of this on attack. Okay. Okay. I guess. Polarbearz still coming back. He has level 3 death ray and level 3 abduct. So let's see how he can defend against this. He's probably not aware that this is coming. Okay, now he does see it. And is trying to grab that mid. Wreckz easily able to clean up the rest of these Longhorn. Oh, no, not Longhorn, sorry. Gemini needs to drop 1 in defense. Oh, and Polarbearz retreats it, actually. He really, really needs to defend against this. This is probably going to be the death blow. 14 to 47. Well, Polarbearz doesn't have that much in his loadout right now, and or in his build queue. And once these units get there, Wreckz could just do a mass hold. Oh, God, he did a switch to T. He switched to T, didn't he? Oh, gosh. So he will easily be able to take that close outpost away from Polarbearz. Needs to grab some creeps so we can actually grab it under his control. Polarbearz does realize that, oh, he drops the debuff, but it won't really do him too good. Too much good. You don't do too well. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, now Wreckz grabbing that close outpost under his control. That's plenty of tanks for Polarbearz though. So that's it'll definitely not be an easy move out for Wreckz at this point. And Polar says some GG. Yeah, I mean, Polar can fight back. But at this point, Wreckz is so far ahead. Hey, man, he's pretty much going to grab mid the next time these creeps walk up to it. He has every other outpost under his control. Polar doesn't really have anything here, so Wreckz can even just drop 1 or 2 things and take that under his control. And right now, what Polar needs to worry about is this huge tank cluster that's already at his close outpost. Oh, and Wreckz for mod 2015. Let's do this. And Wreckz is going to now move out. And Polar is selling everything off. He's just saying GG. Polar said push. So game 1 of this best of 5 will definitely go to Wreckz. Definitely way too many tanks for Polar to even if he tried, even if he could instantly dump those 60,000 credits into Gemini, it would only be about 10. So this is, yeah, Wreckz has what, 24 out on the field. Still didn't get attack aura. Yeah, still did not get attack aura. But yeah, Wreckz able to take this game 1 with that great tank micro with his paladin. So we will be moving on to game 2. It will be Polarbearz map choice. But congratulations to Wreckz taking this first game. Stay tuned.